we need a time clock on this because this is a long time to be held in side control.
I thought we were going to have some Casey Katami action for a second. He about had it put in, but Hernandez did a good job of getting back out of that position. Ooh, Greenwood's doing a good job of getting that knee right underneath the back when he turns and getting that leverage on the ground.
Greenwood seems to have the strength advantage in that position.
We're looking at a Kimura.
Here it is.
Yep, there it is. Straight arm bar with Casey Katami locked. There it is. The arms bent back. It's a good ground and pound action. This could be it right here.
That arm is highly extended. The ref's keeping an eye on it.
That looks nasty.
Yeah, this is definitely right there in the worst position he could find himself in. I think we might be able to see this ending soon.
There it is. Yeah. There it is. Blake Greenwood, 2-0 now. First round victory, TKO stoppage.
Yeah. He was just caught in a really, he caught it as it was an Americana, and as he straightened his arm out, he fully locked out the arm bar. That was just a really, really nasty position to get caught in. And in a way, I would almost offer that that's worse than getting the full crucifix, because if he hits him with a crucifix, he's not being able to throw the hands as hard. The way he caught it and locked on just one shoulder, he's able to just rain down punches.
So a lot of people say the Casey Katami is a white belt position. If you know what you're doing, that is a very dominant, very technical position to be in. There's so many things you can do from there, and it's very versatile.
I just feel like with his wrestling, the wrestling didn't. I wasn't as worried about his grappling as it was just his pure wrestling and being able to overpower him and hold him in position. That was just a lose-lose situation as soon as the pass happened. And Blake Greenwood is your winner, first round stoppage. That was very, very veteran-like from a really young amateur. He showed exactly where he wanted to go, made his moves, didn't give up position, went right to his lockup, and didn't forget about his ground and pound.
Just an overwhelming, great performance. No slack to his opponent, Hernandez. He's just got a little bit more work to do in the training room. What I love about losing, especially in the amateur division, losses are lessons, and this was a great lesson for Hernandez. He's going to come back stronger and better than ever on his next fight.
100%. A lot of fighters make the misconception that amateur, it's a make or break or this, that, and the other. And I've said many a times, amateurs, nobody cares about that record once you go pro.
Yep.
Muay Thai, they got it figured out. Go 50 and 60, go 40 and 70, who cares? At the end of the day, it's all lessons and learning, and once you get to the big show, nobody cares. But all that time that you can put in will show later on.
More bouts tonight, and it is a stacked card. We got, like I said, a lot of new green guys coming into this. We have some amateur MMA debuts coming up next, and like I said, we said that earlier, you never know what you're going to get with this right here. This is a Jonathan Underwood coming in at the age of 23 years old. His gym is Fit BJJ. He's primarily a BJJ practitioner. His strength is his grappling. when I got a chance to talk to him earlier, he's looking to finish this in the second round with submission. He's coming in at 168.5 pounds, so he came in just a hair overweight. His official reach is 74 inches, which is actually pretty good for his weight class. He's been training just now a little over a year. That's not much time training in this sport, so let's see what he can put together in his amateur debut.
How do you really feel about, if I've been training a year, and you know as good as I do, guys will come in, oh, I've only done this, oh, I've only done that, and then, oh, by the way, I forgot I mentioned, oh, I did Sambo. Like, that's what it kills me about debuts. I've always said I don't trust them. They scare me.
Debut fights, you never know what you're getting. You could have a guy, he might be saying he's trained for a year, but the next thing you know, he's been in the sport for 15 years. He's been training since he was 7 years old. He's done a little bit of BJJ. He's done some Muay Thai. He's done some Sambo. And that could just be letting people on. And a lot of beginner fighters do that. It's just they don't want their opponent to find out they've been doing X, Y, or Z.
100%. I wished I could pull the name from the top of my head right now, but it always reminds me of a guy when I was in my mid-20s. We were in Atlanta, and a guy was making his MMA amateur debut, and what nobody happened to notice was he'd been training Muay Thai for 15 years. He'd been teaching it for 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was an amateur debut by record, but when he stepped in the cage, he looked pro level without question. And then looking back now, he literally streamlined. He was in the UFC within like 3 years.
That's wow.
I wish now I could pull his name off the top of my head. I know he was out of Charleston, South Carolina. A really sleek Muay Thai fighter, but yeah, the debuts, that's always a scary thing. You truly don't know what you're going to get. And you might get a pure debut like our guy now, been training a year, ready to start throwing his hand in the cage, but you don't know until you've seen him fight.
I will say one thing, that was a heck of a start of the show with that first fight. One thing CFC tries to do is bring some of the best shows in the Southeast, and we don't miss when we make our cards.
So let's not forget, MMA Cage Fighting Championship fight fans, if you want to buy a car, truck, van, motorcycle, classic car, travel trailer, jet ski, like any of the other dealers, go to carproxy.com and save. That's carproxy.com.
Looks pretty calm and ready for his amateur debut, I will say that. See, Martinez, age of 23, his official weight, 170 pounds. He has a reach advantage of 1.5 inches. His fist size is actually pretty big for his size, 31.5 centimeters. Just to give an example, I'm a heavyweight. My fist size is only 33, so being a 170er in this right here, that's some XL hands right there. So he's going to be throwing some big hands, and on top of that, he's a karate striker. He's looking to get his hands busy tonight with that karate background. He's 3-0 amateur kickboxing, and this is his amateur debut.
Here's the big point out that I was talking about. Underwood may be from a BJJ school, but Martinez is a purple belt.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering exactly how that's going to come into play.
Well, he's a purple belt, and he has a 3-0 kickboxing record. So that's a pretty impressive background to be making your MMA debut on.
Absolutely. That, you've already had a test of the nerves. You've had a taste of something competing. That's what I love about wrestlers. They've wrestled. They've gotten used to the crowd. They've gotten used to having their name called. They've gotten used to having the spotlight put on them. When you're a true debut without that grind, it's a different kind of fight for you. We are ready to go. Cage door closing. This is what you're wanting to see right here. Debut, both from legitimate fight camps. We're going to see another one.
Oh,
Opening
nice.
strike.
Oh, good left
Opening
hook
leg
by
strike.
Martinez.
They are throwing right from the bell. They are going after it. Underwood shoots single leg, seems to be shucked off. No nerves.
Ooh.
No nerves.
Wow, that was a big leg kick right there.
These guys look like they have been in a few fights. They are ready to throw hands.
That was a good left hook by Martinez. Underwood better watch ducking his head away when he throws like that, though.
Hands down, like both kind of hands down. I don't know if this is a lack of experience or just truly that calm on their very first fight.
For debut MMA guys, they look very
Oh.
calm. Big shots
Look,
by Martinez. Ooh, another big right hand by Martinez right there. Down to the ground, big ground and pound shots, and that is it.
Yeah.
That is it.
Heavy hands by Martinez. Heavy hands.
Congratulations, Martinez. Now 1-0, 3-0 kickboxing. What a incredible performance there.
Underwood, he shocked me.
Underwood
because
looked really good, yeah.
He seemed almost too relaxed standing in the corner, but as soon as the ref let him go, he come out ready to fire.
Yeah.
He surprised me a lot. And who knows, if he had his hands up, if he could fight the opening fight, where that fight goes. I feel like that was a really great match.
I need them to share this stream out. I don't know who has the CFC thing.
Really great hands, both fighters. Really game opponents. Like that was very interesting for two debuts.
So I'm actually very surprised. That was a very high level veteran type fighting style from both guys there.
Absolutely. I feel like Martinez might have had the strength advantage with the hands. I would have loved to have seen that go to the ground and see where both guys were at on the ground. But coming from pitch black, once again, striking, I was ready for that. They're going to have very legit striking, but well-rounded. Pitch black has always turned out very well-rounded guys. That is going to be hard to deal with coming from a strictly BJJ school. Their striking is going to be there, their wrestling is going to be there, and they're going to be well-rounded on the ground. You're going to have to bring a little bit more than just an MMA background loosely in BJJ. You're going to have to be well-rounded.
Well, he's got Stephen Wonderboy Thompson in his corner, and that pretty much showed very quickly tonight.
Oh, 100%, 100%. The striking looked very fluid. It also tells you exactly why they're that relaxed on the feet. I'm sure this is not the first time he's been in a striking.
It's on your Bear account? Yes, sir. Bear Hill and Facebook.
I'm sure that is not the first time Martinez has been in a striking range with a
Oh, yeah.
high-level guy. He's been thrown to the wolves in pitch black. He's been put under the pressure. He knows what he's getting into. He's been tested with the fire, I'm sure. There's no doubt why he was that calm when he was ready to step in.
And that's something else I want to point out. Both fighters, Martinez might have had a 3-0 background in kickboxing, but Underwood as well. For fighting someone with that experience, with that coaching staff, Underwood looked really good.
Oh, 100%. I was sitting there watching him backed against the cage, and I'm like, well, he looks ready. He looks calm. And when the ref turned him loose, like I said, he stepped right out ready to fire. I was very, very shocked by both guys of how quick they were ready to engage. There was no time lost.
Not at all. Both fighters showing some very technical skill. Underwood's got a little work to do, but other than that, it's amateurs. Losses are learning experiences.
Oh, 100%. And like I said, with amateurs, you never know. But I love to see that out of amateurs. When the ref says go, take those 2 steps forward and throw.
Jesse James, you gotta love the name. 18 years of age. Official weight 144.5. He's 5'11". And get this, 5'11" has a reach of 74 inches.
Wow. 74 inches. Like, at 144, how do you feel about the smaller guys? Like, I feel like your 145s, your 170s, like, they bring it.
Oh, yeah.
And they never seem to get tired. Like, that's a scary thing.
I love seeing 145 guys that like to scrap because it's just a banger show. They usually go to decision, and it's an all-out war from start to finish.
3-time state, what is that, silver gloves? That's a problem.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it is.
Boxing, wrestling, and both these guys are 2-0. They've both been able to look up each other. They've both been tested. Like, that could really play. This could be a deeper fight here.
Oh, most definitely. That boxing record of Jesse James is what's impressing me. 40-12 amateur boxing. Let me say that again. 40-12 amateur boxing, making his MMA debut. Let's hope his opponent has got a really good ground game because it's not looking pretty if he does not.
Well, I mean, with both guys being 2-0, like I said, you've seen them both.
Yeah.
They've seen each other, but you've only got to see 2 fights. Did you see the 40 boxing fights? That's my question. You know, at this point, you got to be thinking, I've got to stay out of close range because this guy's going to have hands. Anything from mid-range closer, this could be a severe problem for Baker. And he's got to be thinking that, you know, if I step into mid-range, close range, I'm catching those boxer hands, and that's always a problem.
And Baker's coming in at 23 years of age, 145 pounds with a 68-inch reach. So he's got a big reach disadvantage here, but he's been training for the past 5 years. He's primarily a striker, and he's coming in at 2 wins with 0 defeats.
I want to hear the fight prediction. What's his fight prediction?
His pre-fight prediction, he's going to win by first-round KO. I love the enthusiasm. I love when fighters have that, like, you know what, I'm coming out in the first round and knocking my opponent's teeth down his throat. And
to say that to such a seasoned boxer, I'm looking for fireworks here. I'm looking for 2 guys to stand in the pocket and start throwing.
Yeah, you don't want to miss this one. This one's going to be, from the get-go, a banger. These guys are going to come at each other very hard and fast.
Like, a lot of people say that that's what they want to do. They want to step into the phone booth and throw hands. It's a different thing when you're Holloway and you point down and you mean it. I'm really curious, does this guy mean it? Like, if this is what we want to do round 1, this could get real interesting.
Well, I will say right now, I saw these 2 guys at the weigh-ins last night, and I thought they were going to fight right there on the spot. So this is going to be very interesting.
Jesse James looking loose, looking ready. I mean, both of these guys look loose and ready. I'm really curious who is going to throw, who is going to step up from jump and be ready to throw.
if these guys can't knock each other out, this is going to be fight of the night.
Well, Colin Baker looks like he's already ready to step off the cage. If these guys meet in the middle, this could be fireworks. I'm telling you. Both of these guys look ready to get it.
Here we go. Both fighters staying measured, coming out with some kicks,
Oh.
high kicks. Oh my God, good Lord.
James looks like he's backing up, waiting for a counter strike, but
He's using really good distance management, I will say that.
oh, head kicks. That's the second it looks like he's engaged with. Baker looks ready to go. He looks like he's already hunting a knockout.
I like how Jesse's staying really calm, cool, collected right now. He's waiting for the perfect time to come in and explode.
Oh,
Ooh, nice
high
head-
kick
yeah.
from James.
Nice head kick attempt.
Both these guys look like they're heavy-handed, ready to throw that one shot. This could end explosively.
Ooh, nice spinning back kick, but just off the mark. Oh, here we
Oh,
rock.
James drops.
It's not done yet, but he got rocked hard. He's fighting. He's fighting to stay alive.
Baker's not giving him any room. Throwing hands, through a knee, jump round.
Jesse
Oh.
really needs to clinch up and try to recover right here.
Jesse's throwing hard hands, but he looks rocked. Oh, takes a knee.
Oh, that was an illegal knee right there.
I think it was to the shoulder.
Shoulder.
Yeah, James is hurt. James is hurt. I believe it was to the shoulder. I don't know if the refs called it. It looks like he waved it off.
Yeah.
But James is hurt.
I will
It
say,
looked like it went to the shoulder.
I'm not sure.
Hey, ask the ref. It looked from my angle that it went to the shoulder. I'm not sure what the referee's call is. I thought he waved it off like the fight was over. Surely they're not going to restart it after that.
They might. He's talking to Baker right now. Yeah, I think we might be restarting.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I thought it went to the shoulder. I guess the ref thought it went to the head.
No, we're not restarting. We're not restarting.
I thought after that, I was like, there's no way they're restarting after that. I was like, he took a knee. He's on deer legs now. I was like, there's no way you can restart it. Even if you took a point, how are you restarting after that, especially in the amateurs?
I got to say this, though. Baker said he was coming out and getting a first round KO. And he stood on business. He came out and got the first round KO.
Oh, 100%. I was like, wow, this guy looks loose. This guy looks ready. He is throwing not only hands, but he's working knees, kicks, and he's so loose with it. What did we see? Jump round, back wheel, jump knee. He looked ready to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, with ill abandonment. Like he wasn't worried about what he was going to get countered with.
Yeah.
You don't usually see that out of an amateur. Colin Baker goes 3-0. That's a guy you're going to have to watch out for. Coming
really
out of
is.
Modern Warrior, Modern Warrior has always put out great guys. I mean, they've put out BKFC guys. They've put out MMA guys. Of course, head coach there, also a BKFC fighter, a legendary veteran in the MMA community. You've got a legit camp there. That makes sense why you're going to put him against a 40 and change boxer. Like you've got to put those guys against true tests.
And that's what's so wild about this. He says he's coming out, getting the first round KO, just fought a guy with almost 50 boxing matches. That is wild. Come out, put the hands on somebody with that big of a boxing background. got the call-out finish for his pre-fight prediction, and here he is celebrating winning. It's just amazing.
Well, it was the way from the opening bell. It was the way he come out so fluid, ready to throw. No worry about the counter, no worry about the boxing, just ready to really show out. And from the moment he's seen any kind of danger, he shut him down. He didn't give him a breath. When he seen he was hurt, he closed the distance, kept the pressure on, like he was ready to stop the fight. That showed very veteran skills as far as a fighter. A lot of times in amateurs, they'll get a guy hurt and they'll stay in the fight, but they won't go in for the kill. He was ready to finish it. And finish it he did. We're a third of the way in, and like I said, that fight is one that I was talking about earlier. Of some of these amateurs, you don't know what you're going to see.
Yeah.
You don't know if you're going to see tentativeness. You don't know if you're going to see a guy just throw everything at it. Like, you don't know until you get in there. That's a guy you're going to have to watch out for.
Well, that's one thing I want to say here. The 3 fights we've had so far, these guys might be beginning amateur fighters, but they're showing experienced pro skills.
And nothing to take away from James. Even hurt, he backed up against the cage and was throwing bombs back. He wasn't just throwing shots like, hey, get off of me, give me some distance. No, he was throwing counter strikes back that if any really landed square, that's a problem. That's the cornered raccoon right there.
Yeah. While rocked, he was staying very crisp, very technical the whole time.
Absolutely. That fight could have easily went another way if some of those had landed square.
Completely agree.
So, have you got a fighter picked out you're looking forward to tonight? You've talked to a few of the fighters earlier on. Who are you looking at?
So, Cam Graham, he doesn't have the best record in the world, but there's a reason for that. Cam will fight anybody. He's fought some of the top people in the world. He does not say no to fights whatsoever.
How did I miss that?
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
He is such an interesting guy. I love watching him fight. I've been a big fan of his for years. One of the top dogs in the Southeast.
And that's a heavyweight fight.
Yes, heavyweight fight.
That's a lot of fights regardless of record. And going back to what I said earlier about Thai guys, nobody looks at Thai guys' records. They just look at overall.
Yeah.
When you got 100 fights, nobody asks why'd you lose 30. When you got 100 fights with that much experience, especially at that weight, that could be a serious test for either one of them.
So Cam took a short notice fight against Sam Alvey before. He didn't pull off the victory, but he did well. Like, he put the hurting on Sam there for a little bit. To fight somebody with that experience level in the regional scene and almost pull it off, like I said, it's almost, but it's pretty impressive for a heavyweight to fight somebody that's been in the UFC for over 10 years.
Absolutely, and heavyweights, it's hard to describe heavyweights. 145ers, 170, even up to 185, you get to see the speed, you get to see the cardio, but you don't have anything really to compare it with. There's a reason why guys go down in weight classes, they rarely go up.
Yeah.
Once you go up and you feel that weight difference, you feel that strength difference, getting hit by a 255 or a 265er it's a world of difference from 185. A world of difference. Like I said, very rarely do you see guys move up in weight classes.
So the only thing I'm really worried about with Cam, so he came in overweight 15 pounds. That's a lot. So Cam's, one of 2 ways I look at this right now. Either I don't care about taking a cut in my purse, I just don't feel like cutting weight, and he's been training, That or he just hasn't been able to get in the gym. I don't know which one it is.
Well, here's the thing: at that size of heavyweight, I don't want my heavyweight cutting weight.
Yeah.
Not at heavyweight. It's hard to keep cardio anyway.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things of, I don't care how much you're running, I don't care how much you're lifting, I don't care how much you're in the gym. You're still toting around 100 pounds heavier than some of these guys. And once you start going into the second, into the third, that wears on anybody.
Yes.
So I don't really want my guy cutting weight. If he has to give up a little bit of the purse, so be it. I'd rather him give up a little bit of purse and keep his cardio than tank him and he shows up today sluggish and loses.
Well, guys, I will be right back while we're in this intermission. We should be back in the next 5 to 10 minutes. We should resume here soon.
I don't even think we're online.
That's why I have this up. I'm trying to see if I asked Adam to share it. I haven't really had anybody share it yet, but this is the only online we have right now.
What happened with that?
I don't know. So it happened last time too. But I was like, and I told Adam, the owner, like, if we go dead on YouTube, I'm pulling up my Facebook. That's why.
Go down on him.
That's why I'm getting my mic.
tell me on game day because I used to go to it. I went to somebody else, so I can definitely throw them out for what they do and yada yada yada, but
unplug mine for now, but when my phone starts to die, I'll have to plug it back in. But for right now, you can do that. When I hit like 5%, I'll have to take it out and do mine.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Oh, shit. What is going on, guys? We're about to get back started. We'll be back here soon. Please let me know if you guys can hear me or not. We are back in action. Hey guys, if you're watching, please let me know if you can hear me. Thank you, Adam. I just seen your comment. Appreciate you. It's going to be a stacked event tonight. We are in our fourth fight. We are in our fourth fight of the night. And it's been a crazy event so far. Ruben, age of 21, fighting at the 135-pound weight class. He came in at 136 even. You're allowed a pound allowance in the sport of mixed martial arts. So he came in on weight. His height is 5'8". This is his pro debut. He's primarily a wrestler, and he has a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's been training for the past 3 years. He's an orthodox fighter. His strength is his pressure and his pace. So he's planning on picking the times to explode in, keeping a good pace up, but keeping this relentless pressure on his opponent throughout this entire fight. And he looks calm, ready to go. I brought it for you.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, Ruben looks ready to go. This is his professional debut, it looks like. He's looking for a first round knockout victory. When I got to talk to him yesterday, he wants to get that first round KO for his pro debut. He wants the highlight reel. He wants the CFC KO of the night. Can he do it? But he will have his hands full.
What are we looking at as far as his amateur record? 7-5.
Yeah.
7-5. Striking, technical, condition. I mean, that's a legitimate amateur record. It doesn't look like he powder puffed anything or took any easy fights. It looked like he gained his way through the amateur I'm really curious what the push was for a professional, if he went on a tear, or if this was just, hey, I feel like my skill set's there, I'm ready to get paid. I'm really, really curious what the jump was to pro.
So another thing I'm super excited about right now, we're in our 4th fight of the night and we're already on the pros. It doesn't get any better than this right here. We're in the experience. Your record does not change anymore. Your amateur fights is where you gain all your experience, is where you learn. And as soon as you go pro, your record resets. And as soon as you go pro, that's it. What your record is the record to the day you die.
100%. And that's what, I think that was my main point was, what is your motivation? At what point do you go, okay, I'm ready to go pro? Is it your skill set? Is it your record? Did you go on a tear of 5 fights? Was it your coach saying, hey, now's the time? Or was it money motivated? Some of these amateurs are like, hey, I'm just tired of getting beat up for free. I want to go pro. What was your motivation? I think it's an important point of what was your drive to go pro?
100% agree.
I got this old school energy in front of me. This is really good.
So, say that. Yeah, old school energy. They're great.
Brendan Chapman, another guy out of Pitch Black. All these guys look ready and itching to go. Here we go.
Ruben staying really good and measured. Brendan a little bit more aggressive coming in.
There's that same Pitch Black striking style. Open kicks, hands a little low, ready for the speed punch and the distance change. You can tell the last couple of guys that's come out of Pitch Black, they definitely keep that Wonder Boy distancing.
Ooh, nice left.
Right into the tie clinch, right into the defense. He was quick to grab the defense. Head and arm. Oh, still with a takedown. Takedown, half guard. No locking it up. I'm curious where his ground game's at. He didn't attempt to lock down. He didn't attempt to push the foot away. He's just sitting straight into the counter.
If I'm Brendan, I gotta try to get my back against that cage wall, start walking up here. I do not need to stay right there.
And we haven't even touched on the 12-6 elbows. They are legal. We just got to see our
have a
first
guillotine
couple.
choke right here. This could be it. This might be it.
He abandoned it. He abandoned it. There's the counter single leg. Now we're seeing the
Big
knees.
heavy shots here.
Now we're seeing the pro level. The heavy shots, the heavy counters. Nice sweet roll back to their feet. These guys are going after it and definitely showing, hey, we're not in amateur ranks anymore.
Big heavy shots by Ruben coming in too. He's swinging hard on these.
No heavy breathing from either. Like they just seem game, ready to go. If this goes second, I think both these guys are ready to go.
Both fighters staying very calm. Neither one of them breathing very heavy. The cardio's on point for this, and that goes to show you what the pro level is.
I feel like there seems to be a rush. Both opponents seem to be in a rush to get this down and get this over with.
Nice trip by Ruben there.
I don't think either opponent has even thought about going into deep rounds.
I don't think they want to. I think they want. It's their pro debut, if I'm not mistaken. Both of them's pro debut. They want to have that highlight reel. They want to come out and show that they're ready to be in the professional league.
This is a high mount, head against the cage. This problems already turning.
Ruben's got the back. He's looking for that choke. Can he get
Nope,
it in? He's
nope,
got to get that hook in.
nope.
He's got to get the hook. He got the hook back.
Up there's the rear naked.
There's
Oh,
the tap. There's the tap. Ruben, congratulations on your pro debut victory. And there's the backflip. You got to love that.
absolutely. The arm was definitely not under the chin. He went more of a neck crank, arm across the side of the jaw, turning the head. I would really like to see. God, I would really like to see more from that guy. He's explosive. His striking's there. We didn't get to see a lot of his jiu-jitsu, but he jumped on that quick.
And we are officially in the pro leagues here, and that was a stellar, exciting fight. And Ruben really got a chance to showcase a lot of his skills there. He came in with a lot of aggression.
I'm sitting here holding the old school energy. Like, where did you pull this from? Where can we get these?
So you can get them online at oldschoolenergy.com. There are only 5 ingredients, and it's energy without the jitters.
Well, I'm a big energy drink drinker, and like this could easily be my go-to. Wow, what a great fight, great finish, great debut. Great debut. That's hard to believe that was a pro debut. Let's not forget MMA Cage Fighting Championship fight fans. If you want to buy a car, truck, van, motorcycle, classic car, travel trailer, jet ski, just like the dealers, go to carproxy.com and save. That's carproxy.com. Do it like a pro.
Also, this fight was brought to you by Game Day. Stay optimal.
GameDay.com. Game Day, for you who don't know, Optimum Men's Health. If you're looking for HRT, if you're looking to take it to the next level, especially if you're a guy over 30, go get your levels checked. Go see what they can do to help you. There's a difference between just okay with getting older and being in your prime. They'll hook you up.
Aiden Trigger. You really got to be careful with his nickname here. I'll be honest with you. You got to be careful. If you have a tongue tie like I do, you got to watch how you say it.
I don't know if I'm let down that I'm not the one that you pointed that to, or that I'm happily surprised that I'm not the guy that they were like, hey, watch your list. Like,
well, here, I'll show you the nickname.
Okay, hold on.
So the nickname, you really got to be careful on how you say this.
Oh, yeah, my trigger, the trigger. Okay, the trigger. Yeah, Adrian Krieger, the trigger. I can do that. I can do that. I feel like he's trying something with that one.
No,
I feel like he's trying.
He wants to trip us up. He wants to get us canceled is what it is.
Nah, you can't get me, Bo. They were trying to cancel me back in the 90s, the 2000s. Like, you can't catch me. You're gonna have to come up with more than that.
So Aiden, he's 19 years of age. He's coming in at 155 in the 155-pound plate class. So he weighed in evenly in his division. He is 6 foot tall with a 72-inch reach. He's been training for 5 years, and he has had, this is his pro MMA debut. He's had 1 boxing bout professionally. He was a Tennessee State title champion.
Oh, wow. Like, he's just ready. Like, that's what we were literally talking about.
I want to say one thing. This guy's got a lot of swagger. I got a chance to interview him yesterday. He's just got a good vibe to him. He's got a good personality, and he looks calm, ready. And I think he's going to have a really good debut fight.
Oh, to be that age again. To be that age again. Like, just full of swagger, full of ready to go, ready to get the highlight reel. Like, this is what we show up for, guys. This right here. Living in the moment and watching these guys' dreams come true.
So Corbett coming in at 28 years of age. 28 years of age, coming from South Carolina itself. Weight, official weight, 154.5. He is 6 foot tall with a 72-inch reach. His fighting stance is switch, so he can fight orthodox or southpaw, which can be very tricky. He's a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His fighting style is freestyle. His strengths, he said, is everything. His weaknesses, he said, was nothing. His last fight date was earlier of this year in March. He won via TKO. He is 1-0 as a pro. He had over 20 amateur bouts, so this is a very experienced fighter coming in right now. His pre-fight prediction was second round TKO.
The matchmakers definitely done their work on this one. I mean, you've got 2 guys going pro that definitely are seasoned, definitely have seen their share of the veteran scene. They're ready to go. Like this is another one of those, like we talked about. They're making their debut, but nobody's talking about where they've been. Both of these guys are wanting the highlight reel. Both of those guys are wanting to shine their pro debut.
One thing I will point out about tonight, there has been no nerves in the ring at all. Everybody that's fought tonight has came in with a cool, collected mind. Everybody that's came here, even though they are, like, we had some earlier fights where they don't have as much experience, they're coming in like the pros, and we're at the pros now, and you can see the levels here. So technical, so ready, and I think we're about to be in for another big banger, and I'm about to turn it over to Chad Finnerty. I'm so glad Chad didn't mess up with that nickname.
I think I could do that. I could pull that off.
I don't have as much faith in myself.
Oh, a crowd
We got
fan
the
favorite.
hometown hero.
Yeah, this is crowd fan favorite right here. This is a lot to be up against. If you're the guy coming into this hostile territory, that's a lot. That's a lot. And he looks so relaxed, so ready.
I actually like it whenever I'm fighting the hometown guy. It gives me more motivation. And here we are.
Corbett looks just ready. Oh, quad kick right off the rib.
Those are nasty.
That a la John
Ooh,
Jones.
nice right hand by Corbett. Good knee.
There's the knee.
Ooh.
Oh, these guys are hot and heavy. This is legit. This is what you show up for right here. Little short.
Just off the mark.
Corbett watching that range. Eyes on the midsection. This is the difference between the pro class and the amateur class. You watch the eyes. His eyes is on that midway section up to the sternum. He's taking it all in and ready to fire off.
Ooh,
Head
good
kick. Head
Good
kick.
kick.
Oh, he
He's
looks
right.
hurt.
He
Oh,
looks
he's hurt.
Oh, he's hurt.
Oh,
He's
and
gotta do
Corbett
something.
is jumping on it.
The ref is
There's
gonna stop it.
there's the elbows.
Oh,
No,
he's down.
and
He's
the
down.
ref's closing in. There's the elbows.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's a wrap.
That's it. Congratulations, Corbett.
That is a wrap.
2-0 professional. First round.
Corbett looks good. He looks strong and explosive. That was nasty power, nasty speed. Like, that's that. I'm ready to get this done. And the crowd is lighting up. Like, how many people did he bring with him? That's my question.
Yeah.
How many people did he bring with him? Because the crowd just lit up.
That was crazy.
Very explosive. Very explosive.
Just wow.
Those elbows came in so liquid. No question, like he's been in camp throwing elbows. You didn't see a break. You didn't see him think about it. They just fluidly hit. Coach Cody Freeland in the corner. No worries, Reed in the corner. That is some heavy hitters he brought with him.
Chad Fearney for the results.
Wow.
Yeah, wow indeed. That was wow.
That was so nasty. And like I said, that's one of those weight classes. The speed, the power, you're getting a little bit of all of it. And when, especially, I don't know what it is about that weight class, they see you're hurt, they're coming. Like they're coming. It's blood in the water. They are so quick to jump on it. You're not going to get any chance to take a break, recoup, create any distance, and try to think up a game plan to get out. They're on you and they're ending it.
Hey guys, for you watching on my Facebook channel right now, go to Cage Fighting Championships YouTube channel. We are back up.
Wow, your winner, Majid Corbett, like he really showed what professional looks like. He fluently put the elbows in. He throwed the hands. Like it was just so impressive to see how fluid that young kid is. I'm really interested in where he's going, but with the backing he has between Cody Freeland, No Worries Reed, like he's got the right guys behind him.
Mikia coming from North Carolina, age of 22 years old. Head coach Greg Hurd, he has been training for the past 3 years. He is a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His weight is 244. He is 6'3", so this is the big boys. This is the heavyweight class here. His professional record is 0-0. He has had 6 amateur bouts and a very impressive amateur bout, but he is fighting a veteran tonight of the sport. His fighting style, all he said was MMA. He's looking for a second round TKO. Is his pre-fight prediction for the night.
But he's about to fight a big boy.
He's about to fight a big
boy. If I'm reading that right, is that 280?
Yeah, Cam came in a little overweight, about 15 pounds.
280. 280 is legit. 280 versus 240 is, you're talking, you just covered 3 weight classes right there.
Yeah.
That's a lot, especially if you get in bad position. If you get in bad position, the weight matters. 10 pounds, there's a reason some of these guys make such a big deal about 10 pounds difference, 5 pounds difference. Now, you start talking 40 pounds?
Yeah, that's wild. That is a big weight difference here. And he's going to have his hands cut out for him. I'm a big fan of Cam. Cam is one of those people that will fight anybody in the sport. I mean anybody. He does not care.
Here's my only thing. I feel like Nakia could have been in a lighter weight class.
Yeah, definitely.
He does not look like a heavy 240. He looks like he could have dropped on down. I feel like he's going to carry the weight.
Yeah, with that big of a weight difference and Cam being such a veteran of the sport, I think he should have probably tried to drop the 205. Or some promotions will do what's called a cruiserweight, where it's like 225. So I don't think he should be in the heavyweight class against somebody that's so big. Cam coming in with 15 years of training, official weight 280. His nickname is the Big Mac. I gotta love that. Big boy that likes his Big Macs. He has had 5 amateur bouts, but this guy has had nearly, and I mean nearly, almost 40 professional fights under his belt.
I mean, that's a lot. Like I said, win, lose, or draw, there becomes a time when you're like, who cares what he's done, what the exact record is? He's seen a lot of cage time.
This guy has fought people like Sam Alvey. He's fought Sam Alvey before. He's beat Jose Evans in the ring before. You can't count him out at all. The guy is a straight-up monster. He's a villain, and you gotta love the pink beard that he sports every time he comes in the ring. You can follow this guy on Instagram at @TheBigMac_MMA.
And he is a big boy. That's a lot of moving. That right there is a lot moving. But again, like I said, when you're there and you're talking about weight versus weight, when we're in open striking distance, nothing matters. But when we get in the clinch, weight matters. When we get on the ground, weight matters.
Yeah.
When you get in turtle position and have to give up, your weight and his matter. Like, at what point does this start being a problem that you gave up 40 pounds?
You got the big boys coming in right now, guys.
Here we go. This could get wild quick.
Here we are underway.
Both look very relaxed. Big Mac just sitting back, relaxed, looking like he's waiting to see the counter.
Big Mac looking for that leg kick just off the mark. He's loading up on that left hand hard.
He seems so relaxed. Is that all the fights, or is that just his style? Nakia seems to be moving around more, looking like he's waiting for the quick punch.
Nakia's throwing some good straights with his head staying on that center line, which could not be well later in these rounds. He's got some good tight cage control right here.
Here's where I was wondering when the weight starts coming into play.
If Cam can get that underhook on the other side, shoot his arm up, he can get a reversal against the cage.
Seems very flat-footed there.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like he's worried about the shot coming. That's a big boy. You're not just going to hip throw him.
Cam really needs to fight for the underhooks right here, in my opinion.
That or, I mean,
Nice knees.
one cross face,
Yeah.
something just to put it out there, just to push him away. There's the hips coming into play. Shoots for the single leg, has the cross face, doesn't seem to be worried at all. Still throwing knees. Do you think Cam wants this on the ground?
Cam's not bad on the ground. He could want it on the ground. He's got good hands. He's got good ground skills. Cam could also just be buying a little bit of time here.
And that's the thing about the big boys.
Yeah.
Like, you think cardio doesn't come into play? Trust me, they're thinking about it.
Yeah.
They're thinking about it. Is this worth the energy? Because there's a risk reward when it comes to energy expenditure.
Cam's looking for a little bit of a crossface here to get some of that pressure off. I just don't think Makia's going to be able to trip him here.
He's peppering him with punches, but I think that's just to take his mind off that body lock. Like, the body lock right now, I'm wondering how much energy are you expending for no reward? Like, if I'm not going to be able to use it to get his hips in position for a takedown, at what point do you abandon it and go back to the hands?
Yes.
He went for the single leg, didn't really go anywhere. There we go.
There we go.
There
Off
we
the
go.
cage. Look, he's got the double unders. Looking for
And-
that trip.
Cam might have seen something. Cam might have seen something that he could exploit. He wanted the grappling back.
Cam with a little bit of a body shot. Nice knee to the
Oh.
body there by Cam.
He instigated the grappling.
Yeah.
He went right back into the clinch.
I think Cam wants to get on the ground and use some of that weight he's got and try to get on the ground and dominate the side a little bit.
Well, I'm wondering, did he feel something in that exchange of, hey, I
Nice
have
shoulder
the strength advantage. Hey, I have the position advantage.
Ooh, good knees by Cam
Heavy
there.
knees, heavy knees.
Nice reversal.
Oh, there's the trip.
Good trip.
He has good cage position. Does Nakia brings him on down, has him tucked against the cage in half guard. This could be a problem if Cam doesn't work his way back into a better position.
So half guard is one of the most dominant positions you can be in mixed martial arts. You can do so much right here. Cam's going to have to do something to either negate or get out of this position.
I find it funny, before the Dagestans started just killing people with the half guard, nobody I felt respected it.
Yeah.
He moved the mount. This is bad. This is bad up against the cage. It seems Cam's grabbing an arm, but I don't see that helping the sweep. He's got it in an Americana lock, almost like he's going to use it for a sweep.
But if Cam can make this fight a little bit boring, the ref might stand it up.
I don't think the ref can stand that up. There's no way. Oh, he's having to respect it. He's having to respect the Americana. Oh,
Cam's
he
giving up
gave
his
his
back.
back.
Cam's got to be careful
Gave
right
his
here.
back and has 2 hooks in.
He is in a very dominant position.
He's working the arm underneath the chin.
Cam gave a thumbs
He
up.
gave a thumbs up, but now he's underneath the chin. Looks like he's
There's
got
the
it locked.
tap.
Yeah.
There's the tap. Congratulations to Kia
I'm-
beating a 45 veteran right here on his pro debut.
I don't understand that. I don't understand the taking the time to give the thumbs up to the ref when the guy's working
Yeah,
to
you-
get the arm under the
You
chin.
should be trying to defend right here.
100%. 100%. Like, I'm not worried about talking to the ref unless the ref is warning me, hey,
Yeah.
I'm going to stop this if you don't do something. Hey, show me something. I'm only looking at the ref and doing any kind of gesture if he's threatening to stop it. But the ref wasn't doing anything. He just went ahead and gave the thumbs up. Meanwhile, Nakia's working.
Yeah.
Like Nakia's working and putting the arm under. I feel like that was a loss in his thought process at that point.
Great performance, though. Cam, the heavier fighter, I thought he was going to do a little bit more than what he had going on right there. But Nakia stayed calm. He got into Cam's back, got the rear naked choke. And what an incredible debut victory by Nakia there.
Absolutely, absolutely. He was going up against a really game opponent who had a really extensive background in a lot of fights. That's a lot to go up against. And then I hate to keep bringing it up, but giving up that much weight.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot of weight to have to give up. So, props to Nakia. It looks like he was able to get it done. He worked the clinch, worked his ground game, and then was able to solidify the choke. Great job.
We have 3 fights remaining tonight. And let me tell you right now, they're all big banger fights. At CFC, we bring nothing but bangers. And let's not forget MMA Cage Fighting Championship fight fans. If you want to buy a car, truck, van, motorcycle, classic car, travel trailer, jet skis, just like the dealers do, visit carproxy.com and save. That's carproxy.com.
Strength isn't something you have, it's something that you work for every single day. My name is Jake Henderson. I'm a super heavyweight strongman. In 3 weeks, I step on a stage at the All-American Pro-Am in Hookstown, Pennsylvania. Game Day Men's Health keeps me competition ready and up to the test. Not only do they keep me healthy, but they actively support my community. I'm proud to be their first sponsored strongman athlete. This event is one day, but the work is every single day. If you don't rise to the occasion, you fall to your level of preparation and training. This room and this gym is a proving ground. Everyone here is chasing something.
sir.
What do you need me to say, sir?
So-
Write her down.
So, the company is Oyas. It's BKFC Trading Cars. They dropped mid-September, and I'm going to be on
What is that? Yaz?
Oyas.
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 Oyas BKFC Trading Cars.
Dropped mid-September, and I'm going to be on them. Thank you, boss. My stream's working good now.
What?
My stream should be working good now, it looks like. This right here has probably been the best investment I ever made, and it's under $100. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, I literally, I was cussing him earlier. I said, dude, I hit you up yesterday and said, what do you need? What do I need to bring?
Appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
You got talk that much shit about me. The kids tell me you talking about me.
Oh, shit.
They said, man, they commented he was saying such bad stuff on me.
I was talking nothing but good shit about you, dude. Hey, dude, good job, man. I really. Yeah. Where are we at? 7? Yep, 7.
Yeah, I think we only have 3 fights.
Yeah, that's it. I'm probably gonna still hold a live on my Facebook just in case it goes out. That way we got some kind of like live footage. Yeah. I kind of like there's a delay a little bit.
I hope there's no sound.
Let me go ahead. There is sound. There is sound right now, so yeah.
Say it again. Yeah. No, you're doing fine. You already helped yourself a lot by having that. Period. So it gives you background, it gives you something to talk about as they're going up. That's great. You're comfortable sitting here talking about the fight that's going on. That's a lot too. You can go technical with it. You can just talk about styles and what do you think the fans are seeing. As long as you can talk, you're good.
Yeah, this has been my saving grace.
Yeah. Well, I literally used to do these. They will save you, especially before the fight's going on or as the fighter's coming on. They'll save you.
So I've made this different every time I've ever commentated, but this one right here is the last one I did. I think this is the most different one. I think this is good. 'Cause I got all that room right here. Just, yeah. Eventually, originally all I had was MMA, but you got 40 and whatever boxing record. It's nice to be able to say that.
Open something up.
If there's something you think I need to add, let me know.
Open something up.
I'll have commentary.
Commentary notes, sure, but shout outs.
Yeah.
Open up. Hey, do you have anything you want to shout out? A special group that's helped you get here. Yada yada yada. You got any fight fans, whatever you want to shout out, something like that.
And we are back with 3 more fights coming at you tonight.
We have seen fireworks. These next 3 fights should be, like, if you want to pick a fight of the night, these are one of the 3 that it's probably going to be. These are veterans, these are pros, these are guys that's got something on the line. Like, more than just the skill set, the money's about to come into play of how bad do you want to get paid, how bad do you want it on your highlight reel.
Anthony Rome walking out right now, 26 years of age. He's coming from Jacksonville, coming out of Raw MMA. His weight class was in the 170-pound weight class. He came in at 171. You're allowed a 1 pound allowance, so he's right on weight. He is 5'9", 7 years of experience, and he's a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His professional record is 3 wins, 1 loss. His last fight, he won by TKO in the very first round, and that came in November of 2025.
Did they switch up our lineup all of a sudden on me? We was going right to left, now all of a sudden we're going left to right?
Yeah, so these last 2 are correct.
Okay. I'm like, I'm sitting here watching my call sheet, and I'm like, when did we swap it?
The 2 we got coming up right here are going to be on par.
You got 3-1 against 4-4. These are the weight I like to see. 170s, 185s. They have the strength and power, but they also still have your cardio. Like, these are the size fights I really get to watching.
Yeah, once you get out of the 170s, maybe 185, but as soon as you start to get the 205 mark, cardio gets a little bit of a tricky. When you're at this weight class right here, cardio is not a big issue. It's very technical, very skilled, but you still bring some of that knockout power because you're at that weight now where you start throwing some real bombs.
I've always said some of the scariest weight classes, 170, 185, they're going to have that cardio, they got that power, but you also, flexibility is something nobody talks about. You see the flexibility at this weight class, not so much once you get to the heavier weight classes. These guys can throw up a omoplata. These guys can throw up whatever they need to get in and get it done. You see the flexibility in their jiu-jitsu. You see the flexibility in their head kicks. Like, you just see a different range of motion in that 170 and 185. This is where I like to be. I mean, I love the heavyweights, love the lightweights, don't get me wrong, but 170 and 185, that's where it's at for me.
His opponent is 4-4 in the professional division. Bishop has had over 10 amateur fights, so he has had a great experience. Turnover champion.
Anthony Roman versus Darrington Bishop.
Roman in white trunks, Bishop in looks like a tie-dyed black, blue, and pink. Here we go, good sporting touch, but an oblique kick right there at the beginning of the fight.
Little tentativeness, little tentativeness.
Rome almost caught that foot there for a second. Ooh. I felt that right here. Bishop coming with some heavy leg kicks.
I'm sure. And that quad kick, I mean, for the longest time, people stayed away from it. Oh,
We might have a guillotine sucked in, but Rome, he can fight out of this. He's in a good position right now.
Yeah.
He's about got his head popped out. He's coming up like he should.
it doesn't seem like he was worried about it that much. He was just repositioning it. It wasn't a gut wrench maneuver. He just slowly slid the head up, kept the arms tucked, and is definitely looking for that hip takedown.
It looked more overpowering than technical on that hip. He needs to get that hip a little bit more in. He probably could have landed it, but by sheer strength, he looked like he almost had it.
Bishop's working, giving him something to think about. Just
Rome's
hitting
looking for that
hands.
trip, but he can't quite get it.
He's got the overhook, but it's just hanging. He's not digging it in. He's not trying to take care of the shoulder. It was just kind of hanging there.
If Rome can get his head underneath Bishop's chin, he can get a way better position than what he has right now. Good
Little
shoulder
bit of
checks.
shoulder check.
I love those.
A little bit of shoulder check. He's definitely thinking about using all the tools. And I feel like fighters get so one-sided, thinking about the hands, thinking about the knees. They forget about these foot stomps. They forget about these shoulders. They forget about the elbows at times.
It's hard to see the action from our angle, but Rome's being very busy from what I can tell. Bishop coming back with some body strikes, but Rome's coming with those nasty, nasty, nasty knees to the leg. And for somebody that's experienced that from the end, those are brutal.
Here's
Rome's
the
looking
double.
for that double right now. But Bishop's doing a good job of bringing him back up.
And again, hats off to both fighters. They're staying busy. He's not just defending and pushing away. He's throwing hands. He's trying to keep moving. He's giving him something to think about with those takedowns. But Roman keeps throwing knees. It's not like he's just staying in the clinch. He's throwing knees. He's staying busy. He's definitely keeping the ref busy.
This is a super, it might not look it to a lot of guys that don't watch a lot of MMA or train this, but this is a super, super, super technical fight.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Ooh, nice knees by Roman.
Oh, low blow.
Oh, yeah, it went a little low.
Yeah, referee's going to separate them.
Roman said he was
he's
good.
fine. Yeah,
Roman
he
said
says
he's
he's
good.
fine.
Might have caught the inside of the thigh. It looked like a low blow, but Roman wants to keep continuing.
And
Awesome.
people's going to wonder why the ref started him back over in that position.
Yeah.
Roman had a good position. You can't take that away from him. You got to give him back the position.
If you're not hurt, you're not hurt. And Roman wants to stay exactly where he is right now.
He has eat up the clock. And to the judges,
Looking
I mean,
for that single, and
it got stuffed. He gave up position.
Bishop stuffs it. Now Bishop's got a good
Oh.
spot. He's looking for that guillotine,
Oh.
but Rome rolls.
He stayed
rolls
with
and
it.
Gets on that.
I believe he got out of
He's
it.
looking for that
Yep.
side bat right now. He's got to be very careful here.
He's in good position. He's going to
Bishop doing a good job of walking up the cage.
absolutely. He's keeping his head in position. He's keeping his shoulders high. Very nice. Very nice grappling from both guys, and they're back up in the men's cage.
I like what Rome's doing right now, but if he can just get his forehead underneath Bishop's chin, he can just really, really, really pressure him against the cage and do a lot of things here.
And that jaw pressure,
Yes.
I mean, keeping a guy's head pinned where he can't look down, you take a lot of his shoulders and arms out of the equation
Yes.
if you can push his head in that bad position.
Yeah, if he can get his head under that chin, he brings up his percentage of dropping for that double leg or that single way more.
And it's not just that. When you're going to load that knee
Yeah.
and you want to hit that leg, if you push that guy's head up where he's not looking down, he doesn't see it coming.
Ooh, nice,
10
nice
seconds.
body knee by Rome there.
You have to give Roman that round, I feel like. Just simple control, simple cage control, I mean, that looked very one-sided.
Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, we have seen a lot of good fights, and we had a lot of amateur fighters fighting what looks like the pro level. But you can just see the level difference here. These guys are pro and experienced for a reason. That was so technical, so precise from both fighters. Neither one of them look very heavy-winded right now, and I think we're in for a good show. This might go all 3 rounds right here.
Bishop had to defend that whole first round, and he's sitting on the stool, breathing easy, seems relaxed, taking some tips and coaching. I'm wondering, how much did Roman have to put out? He doesn't seem to be breathing hard.
Roman has a little bit more belly breath right now than Bishop, so he's a little bit more fatigued than Bishop. Bishop's gonna come in a little fresher, it looks like. You can see those big belly breaths he was taking in his corner. So let's see how that affects the second round right here.
I would really love to know what his corner told him.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you gave up a 10-9 round. You have to get busy.
Here
Don't
we
get
go.
in that position again.
Nice teep by Bishop there.
Nice kick and then counter strike.
Bishop coming in hard and heavy. Both fighters coming at it hard here.
Very nice.
Ooh, nice knee by
Bishop
Bishop.
seems to be pushing the pace now in the grappling. I'm wondering if he feels the need to hurry up and get some points.
Well, he knows he's down 1 round. He's got to do something.
He's got to
here.
know. He's got to know. He had his back against the cage the whole round. Got taken down, fought back up. He has to know he's down a little bit.
Good reversal by Rome there. This is not ideal situation for Bishop. He's got to do something to come out at least on top in this round, where it's an even fight in that third. So Bishop's really got to work here. Got to.
And though he might be thinking, hey, I didn't take any damage, you didn't give any damage either. So you don't have that to lean on.
Nope.
No, you haven't. He pushes away. He's got to feel stressed to make a move.
Ooh, nice shots by Rome there.
He doesn't seem worried.
Yeah, Bishop's got a chin on him. I'll say that. Bishop's got a hell of a chin. Ooh, Bishop coming in hard. Rome looking for that takedown. He doesn't get it, but he gets the cage control here. Bishop throwing a little knees right here. It's hard to generate that force right there, but you can do some damage there.
You know what I'm missing at this point, though? I'm missing the old school foot stomps.
Yeah.
I'm missing the old school, pin a guy against the cage, catch him flat-footed, not paying attention, and then stomp the toes.
Yeah.
Make him move. And then, I've seen quite a few judo throws right off of it.
Yeah, that's some devastating stuff. It looks like we're separating.
The
This
ref felt like it was stalling tactics. It's time to get it back going.
Well, this crowd wants action, and the ref's going to give them action. Bishop's doing a great job on his feet in the center of the cage. That's where he needs to keep it. Nice knee by Roman there. But
Felt like
Bishop's
he
got
caught
that
a lot
chin.
of that.
Bishop's got that chin, guys.
I feel like Bishop's playing with that lead hand low. I'm not a fan of that. He's hurt.
Bishop's got him rocked. Bishop's got him rocked. This could be it.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Crazy round 2 TKO victory by Bishop here.
And Bishop, look at him in the corner. He's not breathing hard. It looks like he's ready to go. Got plenty of game in. I don't think Roman liked the stoppage, but he was definitely hurt, definitely dropped. What do you think? Did you want to see more of that? Do you think it was an okay stoppage? Or I feel like at this level in pros, you kind of got to let it go a little longer.
I would have liked to see it go a little longer. I think Bishop might have been able to Rome might have been able to power through. But at the end of the day, the refs are there for their safety. Me personally, if I was in there, I would have been kind of mad about it. Like, let me go out on my shield.
Yeah, I feel like that in the amateurs, you want to save them.
Yeah.
You want to save them. Did I feel like it was a bad knockout, something you had to keep an eye on? No. Like, he went down, that's going to happen, especially as hard as these guys are throwing. Did I feel like he was still fighting it? Yeah, I felt like he was still defending. He was still moving. It wasn't like he went face down, face flat, surfboarded. I feel like you got to let that go a little bit more.
Yeah. Bishop now 5-4 in his professional career. Both fighters, very technical, very good. I'm excited to see them both in the future. They both got crazy good careers ahead of them. And guys, I'm telling you right now, CFC has been bringing the best fights in the Southeast. We don't miss with our fights at all. We bring nothing but the best in the CFC.
No, I felt like that was a great matchup. Man, I would have liked to seen that go another round. I feel like there wasn't a lot of damage. I felt like he got clipped, kind of got in a bad position for a minute, but looked like he was fighting his way out of it. Again, I would like to hear what the refs seen. It's hard for us to see from this corner at times everything. I'm curious what the refs seen that made him, because he was definitely wanting to dive on that.
Maybe the ref didn't see something we couldn't see. Maybe he saw the eyes, the white of the eyes, something
Sure,
like that.
sure. And that's why, I mean, we definitely give the refs a lot of leeway, because it's hard sometimes to see on video or see even cage side all the action. From the refs' point of view, they see a lot.
Wow. Just wow on that. That was such a good fight.
Yeah, that's another fighter you really are going to want to follow up with. I believe he said that he felt like people were ducking him. He had went through an injury. He's definitely going to be a guy to follow. Looks like we got a social media at Barrington MMA. Follow him on Instagram. This guy looks like he's ready to go. He looks healthy. And like I said, against a really game opponent, he looked ready to go even after they stopped the fight. Went over, squatted down, wasn't breathing hard. Definitely has cardio for the game.
We turn it over to Chad. Akeem Basher coming in at 36 years of age. Hometown in Georgia. He is fighting at 139.5. He came in at a 5'9" height with a 71-inch reach. He's been training for the past 10 years, and he's a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His amateur record was 7-3, and his pro record is 5-5. He is a freestyle fighter. He said his strengths are everything and his weaknesses are nothing. We get that common occurrence a lot, but is that going to show up in the ring tonight? We will have to see. His last win, he's coming off a loss right now, so he's going to want to redeem himself tonight here in this pro bout in Greenville, South Carolina, here at CFC. He's looking for a first round TKO finish. You can follow him out on Instagram at Keem.Ben. That is KEEM.BEEN. Ty Johnson coming in, 29 years of age. He is from Knoxville, Tennessee. He weighed in at 140 pounds. He is 5'8", and he has a 72-inch reach. He's been training for the past 7 years, and he's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His amateur record was 2-0, and his pro record is 16-8. That is an extensive background. He's primarily a grappler. His strengths are his wrestling and grappling. He said his weakness is he's just too nice. I can feel that, brother. I do a lot of face-offs, and I'm just way too nice at those things, and I'm way too friendly with my opponent, so I really much feel that right there. It's hard to have animosity with somebody that's going to share the ring with you. He is also coming off a loss from 2025 of June, so both these guys have losses, and they want to really showcase their skills tonight and prove they belong in the professional leagues of MMA. You can follow him on Instagram at LAPOO or POLLANA MMA.
Oh, that's a tongue twister.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm not going to try and pronounce that at all, so I'm just going to give you guys the spelling. He is also looking for a second-round TKO. I had a chance to talk to this guy the other day. Man, he's like me. He's a country bumpkin. I like this guy a lot. He's a super cool guy. We turn it over to Chad.
This is.
Let's go.
La Paloma.
La Palona. So that's what his Instagram is. La Palona MMA. There you go.
We're back to the lightweight category. These guys are going to be fast. They're going to be in a hurry, and they're ready to throw. Oh, right into a single leg.
For that single leg away.
That was sneaky. That was sneaky. Like, he went, touched gloves. As soon as he touched gloves, he shot.
Guys, I love that half mount mark, or the half guard. That's such a dominant position in this sport. A lot of guys don't utilize it well. Let's see what TK can do here.
He's got the forearm pushing away, but he's also got the lockdown. It's not like he's trying to move his hips away and put a butterfly in. He's okay with the position. He's just pushing the head away.
So for y'all don't know, in a lockdown position, you want to do the exact opposite of what you think. You want to move back to try to get out of that. You can keep good pressure here, work some ground and pound, but if you want out of that position, you need to move a little bit more back than forward.
Yeah, that having his back flat is just killing him.
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
You can rain down some heavy shots, and that's what TK's trying to do right now.
Yeah, that's an imminent position. If you stay there, you're getting past.
Sorry about that. T.Y. Johnson.
He's trying to work his hammer fist. He's trying to throw an elbow. But you're back flat on the mat. There's nothing on it. It's just aggravating at that point.
He's working his half guard position really well. He wants to get out of that lockdown, I can tell. He just needs to come back a little bit more. He's trying to use that knee, but he could get swept by doing that, so he better watch out.
Yeah, he's trying to play that lockdown, and it looks like he's slowly pulling out. But at the same time, he's working him against the cage.
Yeah.
He's not just trying to pass. He's moving him into a worse position against the cage.
And this is where half guard gets dangerous right here, guys. You get against that cage, you can just start raining down some mean shots.
Bashir's trying to roll towards that hip.
And there's those shots coming down.
At this point, he's just staying in a really bad position. I feel like if you do favor that hip, you've got to shoot deep under that hip and force the scramble. You've got to make the top guy feel like he's about to get swept or he's going to lose position.
Basher's got to do something here.
Now he just gave up side control.
Yep.
Side control and going
Giving
to
up
the back.
Get in the back. If Johnson can get his hooks in here, it's not a good look right now.
Again, that being trapped against the cage, you're so one-sided. You can't force it left and right. You can't force the scramble. You're kind of pinned.
Especially when you already have someone has your back. You can't walk up the cage anymore, so you're in a really bad position.
He's hand fighting.
He's doing a good job of defending, though. I will give him that. He's doing a wonderful job of defending everything that Johnson is throwing at him. It's high-level guys. He's trying to turn into him a little bit right here. He might be able to turn in, but he'll have the mount position, unfortunately.
Tight hips.
Johnson raining down some mean elbows. Ooh, nice shot from underneath. Elbow, elbow.
There he goes, trapping that arm, keeping him from posting up.
Ooh, that was a nasty thud.
And that's the problem with that position. If a guy remembers, hey, we ain't grappling,
Yeah.
like, I can throw these hands this whole time, that can just be such an ugly position.
Ooh, that hurt me right here, guys. That was hard and heavy.
Hands are heavy, elbows are heavy, but he's
Looking for that
steadily,
choke right now. He's under the chin.
he's steadily threatening the
Basher
choke.
gets out. Ooh. Even if you're covering up, those shots still do a lot of damage.
And he's squeezing hard with those hips. Makes it hard to shrimp, makes it hard to try to turn when the top guy is squeezing those hips down.
Well, he's got I can't tell, but it looks like he has the body triangle locked in too. So
Yep.
it's a incredibly tight position. No, it's not the body triangle, but he's got good hooks and they're very tight.
And he's having to carry his weight.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Every move that Bashir makes, whether he's trying to scramble or whether he's trying to turn over, he's being forced to carry Johnson's weight.
And we are under 10 seconds in this first round right now. Ooh, that's it. That's round number one, guys. And wow, what a dominant performance by Johnson there. Bishop showing some, Basher showing some really good defense, but he cannot afford to be on the ground with this guy at all in the second round.
Bashir looks like he's carrying the weight.
Bashir, sorry.
Yeah, he's definitely carrying the weight. Johnson looks fresh. He's sitting up tall on the stool, just breathing. Doesn't seem to be mouth breathing at all. Bashir carried a lot of weight through that round. That was a very long round.
And let's not forget, MMA Cage Fighting Championship fans. If you want to buy a car, truck, van, motorcycle, classic car, travel trailer, jet skis, just like the dealership does, visit carproxy.com and save. That's carproxy.com.
See, you got through it.
Let's go, guys. This has been an interesting bout. I love watching the guys that's had this many fights. It is so great. Let's go.
Round two.
Good sporting touch of hands.
Right to the shot, right back to half guard. I think Johnson is more than happy to put it on the ground and keep it there.
Well, he's definitely showcasing his black belt in BJJ right now. That is for sure.
No, Bashir went right back to full guard, but his head's pinched against the cage. That limits you so
It
much.
does.
Your mobility to move, your mobility to scramble or sweep is just so compromised with your head against the cage.
The only option I see right now is him trying to walk up the cage, but Johnson's just got that heavy, heavy pressure, and that's going to be almost hard to do unless you get some type of separation.
And he keeps using that kickstand.
Yeah.
He throws the foot up, uses the kickstand to turn the hips, and keeps him pinned against the cage. That's a problem.
It is. Looking for that full mount position. He's got to get through that knee
A knee slice.
Didn't quite get it, but he's in half guard, which against the cage is such a dominant position. I cannot stress that enough.
But again, Johnson's not okay with staying in a position. He's knee slicing. He's using his hips. He's moving. He's definitely looking to progress the fight.
We're getting some boos, so the ref might listen to the crowd and get it stood up. But Johnson's working actively right here. They might be booing, but Johnson's doing work. You can't stand up.
No. And I really hope the ref doesn't pay that any attention.
A good ref wouldn't.
Again, we've got world-class, high-level refs here in Justin Brown.
Yeah.
You know, he's been at one. He's been in Kama.
Yeah.
He definitely is a world-class referee. A lot of people think, oh, well, this is a small show somewhere. No, this is a great show, putting on great fights, and we have world-class referees. He's definitely the guy you want overseeing this action.
Yes. We're small now, but CFC's taken over the Southeast. I'm telling you right now, we've been bringing nothing but bangers, especially our last 3 shows. It's just been high level, and Johnson's looking to get under that chin again.
Yeah, CFC's definitely staying busy. They're definitely improving and putting on bigger fights, bigger shows. I'm really interested in seeing where they go over the next year.
If I'm in Bishop's corner, if I'm Bishop himself, I've got to get up. I can't stay here. I've got to be busy. I got to do whatever I can do to walk up the cage, get a sweep, something here.
I don't think the crowd wants to see the grappling aspect as much, but if you're seeing it from our perspective, Johnson is putting on a clinic with his control and his strikes.
You can't stand it up. As much work is being done, you can't stand a fight like this up at all.
No, not at all.
Now, if somehow he's able to like stop that pressure, stop the ground and pound, stuff like that, yes, stand it up. But right now, there's just too much active things going on.
Yeah, Bashir's just getting smothered. He's getting smothered by the pressure. He's getting smothered by the constant elbows, hands, position changes. Like right now, he is drowning. He's in deep water. He's going to have to do something big to turn this fight around.
Johnson just heavy with that ground and pound here. Bashir's doing a lot to negate of it. He's staying active, but he just can't quite get up. He's staying very active here, but it's just not enough.
It looks like he's getting his hands trapped underneath him. And now at this point, if you go 10-9, 10-9, what do you feel like Bashir needs to do round 3? Go for the knockout?
Yeah. Well, if I'm in Bashir's corner in round 3, like I'm saying, be heavy-handed, but keep one hand kind of down, looking for that takedown.
Right.
Like you lose a lot of defense there, but you cannot be taken down in the third. You've got to find that knockout in the third round.
Well, how much does that promote Johnson, though? Now I've got you scared to death of the takedown. I can throw hands at and the crowd's restless at this grappling exchange, but
10 seconds left.
That was another dominant 10-9. But somebody could argue that was almost a 10-8 round.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody could easily make that argument. That was a total domination, totally held him down, and just throwed hands and elbows the whole round.
So Bashir knows that Johnson's coming in for that takedown. He's got to be worried about that. He's got to keep this on the feet if he looks at any chance of winning this, because it's 2-0 right now on this fight. Whatever Bashir does, he cannot suffer another takedown whatsoever in this fight.
No, like right now, that's got to be his ultimate fear, is to get taken down again, get put in half guard again, or get his head pinned against the cage, because he just doesn't have the answer. He doesn't have an answer for the pressure, for the half guard, and it doesn't look like Johnson's giving up any opportunities for sweeps. So Right now, you're thinking, keep my hips away, keep my hands out in front of me, and keep the takedown from happening.
Yeah. Here we go, third and final round.
And immediately right into the double leg.
As soon as Bashir threw, Johnson went right for the double leg.
And if you're Bashir, this is like your worst nightmare. This is the beginning, opening seconds of the round, and I'm right back in the same position that I ended the last round on. Like, this is not where I want to be.
Not at all.
The only upside is you're in your corner.
Yeah.
So you're getting your cornerman's advice right to your ear. But at what point do you sit here and go, don't take me down again? Like, I don't want to be here again. Like,
Johnson working some more ground and pound. Nothing too hard, but he's looking to advance position.
well, I'm sitting here wondering, like, when do I start throwing the hero moves?
Yeah.
When do I start forcing the scramble, even if I have to give my back to do a front roll or anything I could possibly think of just to get back out of this position?
If I'm Johnson, I'm just trying to stay busy enough to not get stood up.
Sure.
I'm up 2 rounds. Like,
Sure.
I can take this decision right now.
Yeah,
I just need to stay just busy enough where we don't get stood up at all.
And, I mean, are we only going 3 or are we going 5?
So this would be 3 because it's not a title fight.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah.
Why even chance the damage?
Yeah, exactly.
Why chance the damage? Why chance a broken nose? Why chance anything? I've got this fight won. I just need to cruise.
Yeah. Do enough damage when the fight doesn't get stood up.
Yeah, I mean, it's not exciting,
Yeah,
but
no.
it gets you paid.
Yeah, exactly. It gets a win under your belt, it gets you paid, and you advance further.
Sure. And Bashir's working the lockdown of the shoulder. He's pushing against the jaw, but I don't see Johnson giving that up. I don't think you have to worry about the Kimura sit out. I think Bashir's just really so far down now, you have to just start throwing scrambles. Because what's worse, sitting in the same position and losing a decision, or scrambling and trying to at least do something and getting caught?
So I had a black belt tell me a long time ago, if you're in a bad position, when in doubt, white belt out.
Yeah, I like it, because sometimes in those wild scrambles,
Yeah.
you'll catch him off guard. But again, so you get caught in a choke,
Yeah.
which is worse. I would at least rather lost trying to get out of that position
exactly.
than cruising and letting him cruise to a decision.
Yeah, it's third and final round. I don't care if I have to just spaz. I got to do everything I can do to get up right now.
And again, I'm going to show my age. Somebody used to say back in the day, it was so hard to keep like Liddell down because he would just stand up.
Yeah.
He would do this weird shove his knee down to the mat and just stand up and power out of it. At what point do you take the punches and say, nah, I'm getting up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get up. So here, he's got to worry about the head and arm. He's got to worry about him going for the arm bar at this point, and he takes the back. Again, him threatening that position and threads the needle right to the back and goes right to the body triangle. This is just, and the heel kicks to the body with the body triangle.
Ooh.
Like, at what point do you go, okay, I kind of just got outclassed in this position. I've got to just start going anywhere and moving. Turn. And he turns.
Oh, wow.
He's about to get caught in a spinal lock.
Yep. Almost had a twister there.
Yeah. And that was that, what do they call it, the Irish twister?
Yeah.
That's a weird spine lock that comes from nowhere, usually in a
brutal.
scramble. Again, ended up on mount, but it's like he keeps feeding his feet through like he's looking for something.
10 seconds
10
left
seconds
in
left.
the third and final round.
Yeah, and again, he's just peppering him. I mean, the crowd doesn't like it. The crowd doesn't like it, but that's a win.
Yeah, that's a win.
That's a win. The crowd doesn't like it, and there's a lot of boos. But at the end of the day, if you can't get me off of you,
Yeah.
and I can take you down at will, I'm winning the fight.
Yeah,
It doesn't
exactly.
matter if it's 3 rounds, 5 rounds, or 10 rounds. If I can control where the fight goes and I can hold you down, I won the fight.
Yeah. I mean, you can't fault him for the way he fought at all.
No.
That was very intelligent the way he fought. After that first round, he kept it on the ground. He landed enough strikes where Whitby stood up, and he gets a decision victory tonight.
And wrestlers catch a lot of flack for it, but wrestlers are known for it. You know, if I can take you down at will, I can dictate where the fight goes, I can hold you and keep you from getting up, I'm winning that fight.
Yeah, just overwhelming ground pressure. Bashim just couldn't find that way of the exit point at all. He tried, he stayed busy, but it just wasn't enough at the end of the day. Both talented guys, but it is at the end of the day. Johnson comes home now at a 17-8 record after tonight.
And Bashir doesn't really look like he took any damage. He looks fresh.
Yeah.
He looks like he could still fight however many more rounds he needs to fight. He could not change the grappling aspect. I think anybody could see that coming. And like I said, the crowd may not like it, but at the end of the day, is it a big, exciting fight? No, a lot of people don't like to see that, but
In our upcoming main event, let's not forget MMA cage fighting fight fans. If you want to buy a car, truck, van, motorcycle, classic car, travel trailer, jet ski, just like the dealers do, visit carproxy.com and save. And again, that's carproxy.com.
And don't forget about our sponsor, Game Day. If you need your TRT levels checked, if you need weight loss advice, help with peptides, they can help you out. Go see Game Day. They are definitely the way for the older guy that's ready to get his younger years back.
All right, what's going on, fight fans? Coach the Wild Man coming at you again. You know what time it is. Cage Fighting Championships. We're at Twin Peaks, about to get our eat on. This is the media weigh-ins where we talk about who's doing what, why, and how. This is the main event. I got Jeremy Holloway. We not only have history, we've been knowing each other for the longest time. I've seen this man grow up in the sport. He's done just about everything when it comes to combat sports. Now he's here with Cage Fighting Championship, and he's the main event, and he's going up against Weston Wilson for the BMF belt. That's what we're going to talk about. Jeremy, what's going on, brother?
Chilling, man, chilling. Just trying to get some food and drink in, enjoy the festivities for the moment.
All right, well, like I said, he started off all calm, but we're going to raise it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You've been around for a while. You've been there, done that. You fought some of the who's who. You've been in Bellator, bare knuckle fighting. So you're not scared of nothing. This is the main event. What do you think about this fight?
It's a great fight. It's a great matchup. He comes from he's got a great resume. UFC, ex-MMA. He's fought some great names. and he's here for a reason. You know, he's got the BM. I think he currently has the belt, right?
Yep, that's the belt.
So yeah, he's the champion. So yeah, I'm stepping to him, taking the belt.
All right.
Notice I said taking the belt.
You heard it. He said, you heard me say taking the belt. But like I said,
Oh yeah, well, real quick. I wasn't avoiding responding. It was just like the best response is no response.
Yeah.
But it's just I needed time to think. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I fly off at the mouth. And I was thinking, like, at the end of it, you said bang it out, right? You heard him say that shit too, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, just make sure you stick to that. We bang it out. You can't bang it out if you grab me. So don't grab me. We're going to bang it out.
all right. That's what I like about this game. When you understand words matter, he's talking about Weston Wilson in his interview that I recorded. He says, Jeremy Holloway, I gave you, please show up. I gave you the catch weight. Yeah,
let's bang it out.
Let's bang it out.
Let's bang it out.
Yeah. So apparently, Jeremy Holloway has heard
Showed
it.
up. I'm on weight.
Yeah.
I'm here to fucking bang it out.
Yeah. Well, of course he kept it simple. But what do you want the fans to know? You've been around
This
for a
is
while.
going to be an entertaining fight.
There you go.
Very entertaining.
There you go.
You know, I fell short in Montana with Billy Wagner. And my mentality is I'm in the 4th and 5th round of that fight right now.
Yeah.
And if you go back and watch the 4th and 5th round, then you know what to expect when I come out.
Okay. Well, like I said, you fought some of who's who. I mean, I don't think you have anything to prove, but is there anything you still trying to prove at this stage of the game?
Oh, bro, at this stage of the game, man, I honestly, I love fighting. So I want to fight until I can't anymore because I realize that day is going to come eventually. So right now, man, I'm going to do it while God gives me the ability to do it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you heard it. So you heard what he said about banging it out, but let's talk about this. How do you see this fight going down?
You tell me what you think.
Well, I have to be Coach
I mean,
D,
you got to Coach D. You got
so
to
I have to call it down the middle.
Fuck
But
it.
I
It's gonna be a
expect.
knockout.
Okay, well, he said, hey, it's going to be a knockout. I expect pure violence because they both understand what's at stake. The BMF belt is on the line.
I guess a small-minded contingency if he grabbed me. You know, if you don't stick to the banging part. Now, if he grabbed me, it might get a little delayed. But trust me, I'm pressing for it.
He said, hey, grabbing, it may take an extra couple of minutes, but if he stands and bangs like he said he would have, then it's going to be a knockout. This is the man himself. Once again, tell us your name and where you're from.
Jeremy Hit'em Holloway. I'm training out of Modern War. Shout out to my boy Keith Richardson, Coach James Young, my sponsors at the Green Spot Dispensary, Flips Barbershop, Eric Ortega over at Rooftop of Justice. I can't forget my boy Robert Banks at Treehouse, the brand. Hey, we're here, baby. Greenville, South Carolina, about to turn the fuck up. CFC. Be sure you get your tickets if you have it. Be sure to stream it. Hey, ain't nothing else to say. It's time to fight.
You heard it. This is the professional. He knew how to cut a promo without me saying a daggone thing. I don't got to say nothing because he already said it. This is Coach D doing what I'm doing, calling it like I see it, talking my share of shit. Did you hear from me again? Peace out. All right, what's going on, fight fans? Coach D, the Wild Man, coming at you again. Cage Fighting Championships. We're at Twin Peaks. We get ready to do the media weigh-ins. We're going to head talk this noise because I have the main event, Weston Wilson, right here. He's going to tell me his plans for tomorrow night. What's going on, Weston?
How's it going, Coach D? How are you doing?
Well, hey, you the man of the hour. You not only the main event, but you also have the belt. What's in your head right now?
I mean, really nothing. I mean, I've been around the game for a long time. Been in the UFC, fought in Bellator. So, I mean, I fought around top competition. I know Jeremy's done the same. And so, I mean, we're both 0-0 against each other. We'll see who's the better man. But, yeah, I got my game plan. There's certain areas that I think everybody knows I'm better at. So we'll look to get the fight there.
Okay. So the belt's on the line. Does the belt really matter, or that's just icing on the cake?
No, it doesn't matter. It's just icing on the cake. I mean, it's just a thing that people put value on, and honestly, to me, it's more about the fight and the performance than the actual belt. It's never been something I've sought after in my career, and yeah, so I mean, the belt really means nothing to me.
Okay, all right. So we could be straight with it. Do you have a prediction, or the fight's gonna go to how the fight's gonna go?
Yeah, I think first, second round submission is definitely where the fight's gonna go. It's bad to say I'm the younger guy at 37, but yeah, we've both been in the sport for a really, really long time. And look at that, just walked right past the screen. She don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I think it's a fun fight. Like, we're both veterans. We've both been regional. We've both been at the top level, and it's one of those where most of my career's been at 45. Most of his career's been at 70.
Yeah.
And we're both meeting at 160, so it'll be fun.
Okay. So everybody talks about big promotions like PFL, the UFC, the best fights, the best. You two are both veterans. Y'all both been there, done that. Where would you put this fight as quality goes? Like, do you put this fight up there with some of the great fights that's out currently?
Yeah, I think for me, this is one of those fights where it has the making of a really fun and exciting fight, just depending on where it goes. And it's just, anytime you have two veterans, it's going to be an exciting fight. And we both have fought a who's who. We've beaten some, we've lost some, and I think we're both just fighters. We just want to go out and compete. I don't think there's any animosity or anything like that. It's two guys that want to compete against each other, and sometimes that makes for the best fights. A lot of times with those grudge matches and everything else, they under-deliver. Who was that kid that got kicked out of the UFC, that 125er? Him and Manel Cape. Mohammed Makayev.
Okay, I was talking about.
Yeah, they get in a fight leading up to the fight, and then that fight was just so boring, and the UFC kicked them out. I mean, but when you get two Diego Sanchez and Gilbert Melendez, right? Super exciting fight, both just veterans. Forrest Griffin, Stephen Bonner, So when you have these veterans, I think sometimes that have no animosity, nothing like that, they make for the most exciting fight.
And that's really is the bottom line is, A, styles make fights, but two professional fighters who understand the game, who's been there and done that, they understand how to deliver what's important, not only the fight, but what the fans are looking to see. Would you agree?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I 100% agree. Styles make fights, and when you're a veteran, you have crafty little moves, and he knows the counters, I know the counters, and so it will be a very fun and technical fight, or it could be, let's throw it out the window and let's just see whose dick is bigger.
You heard it.
Yeah.
Hey, he said it like it is. It is an MMA fight. It is the bare knuckle fighting championship. At the bottom line, hey, we can see who swings the bigger rod. It is what it is. Once again, give us your name and where you train.
Weston Wilson, Upstate Karate.
All right, you heard this, Coach D, CFC Podcast. You hear us again. Peace out.
Bring up our sponsors one last time. Let's not forget MMA Cage Fighting Championship Fight fans. If you want to buy a car, truck, van, motorcycle, classic car, a travel trailer, jet ski, just like the dealers do, visit carproxy.com and save. Remember, that's carproxy.com. And also, Game Day Men's Health Clinic. Stay optimal in everything you do. And we have a banger of a main event. This is for your BMF CFC title. Jeremy Holloway Hitter. Coming in at 41 years of age. He's from North Carolina. He's in the 160-pound weight class, weighing in at 158. He is 5'11" with a 76-inch reach. He's been training for 20-plus years. He's had almost 10 amateur bouts, and he is 10-6 as a professional mixed martial artist. His fighting style, he said, is MMA. His strengths in the ring is his movement, and his weakness, he said, is his food intake. He's coming off a loss, so he really wants to get a win here and prove that he is the professional that he knows he is. His last fight was back in April of 2026. He lost the decision, so that really wasn't a loss in a lot of people's books. You lose the decision, that happens sometimes. It can go either way. You never want to leave it up to the refs. His prediction is a first-round KO. Weston Wilson, former UFC fighter. He weighed in officially at 165, coming in a little bit, 160, coming in a little heavy for this fight. His official height was 6'1" with a 74-inch reach. He's been training for 20 plus years. He's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's got Stephen Wonderboy Thompson in his corner tonight. His fight predictions, he says he's going to do whatever he's got to do, and he wants to give people a good show. He's looking for a first-round submission win. Obviously, he's primarily a grappler. His record is 18 wins and 10 losses. That is over 28 professional bouts so far, and he's 1-0 as a boxer. He's 2-0 as a kickboxer. So he's just got all-round technical skills in boxing, kickboxing, and on the ground. This is going to be a crazy, crazy main event for your BMF CFC title.
So it's my understanding that there was some weight discrepancies in this fight.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be a little bit lighter fight. There was a weight discrepancy and might not have been able to make the weight, so they bumped it up to more of a catch weight. But this is for their BMF belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. It is also for the professional BMF championship. Introducing first, fighting out the blue corner. He has a regular ticket with 6 losses. He stands 5'4", 11 inches tall, weighing at 158 pounds. He represents Modern Warrior Taekwondo Jeremy Holloway. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He has a regular 18 wins with 11 losses. He stands 6'1" tall, weighing at 165 pounds. He represents Upstate Karate. I give you the reigning, defending BMF title champion, Weston Wilson.
Both of these fighters look in phenomenal shape. Both look calm. I feel like Holloway might have the weight advantage and still look shredded. Like, I feel like if this goes early, Holloway has the opportunity and the advantage. If this goes to a later round, Weston definitely holds the advantage. Both of these seasoned veterans in the game with extensive records. Weston having UFC experience. A lot of touch and go and filling each other out.
Ooh, nice straight punch by Holloway there. Weston wanted to take down, but it's off the mark.
That seemed like a dive for an ankle.
Weston really want to take this down, and he gets the double leg takedown here. Holloway with butterfly guard here.
I expected actually a little bit more striking out of Weston.
Me too.
Coming from pitch black. But Weston already holding the BMF belt. I kind of expected him to work on his striking and really fill out the striking game. I'm wondering if this isn't a play to see how quickly he can gas Holloway down.
Yeah. He's doing good pressure here against the cage, keeping his opponent from being able to work off and try to get a sweep. And when you get that cage pressure here, especially on the ground, there's not much you can do from your back except for walk up.
I'm wondering if this isn't, like I said, a ploy of Weston of let me just test his gas tank.
Yeah.
Let me see if he had a hard weight cut. Holloway working that arm triangle from bottom. You don't see that a lot, just for the simple fact of you don't have the leverage.
It can be done. I have seen it before. If you get the right positioning, you can lock in an arm triangle right there, but it's incredibly hard to do.
Yeah, I feel like that's more of a sweep ploy
Yeah.
of I'm going to give you something to think about, and then I'm going to hip you that direction.
Ooh, nice elbow by Weston there.
Weston putting his hand across the face and measuring it. Like, that was hard.
Weston stacking up right here.
He's stepping awful close.
I'd be careful with my foot position in there,
Yep.
yeah. He did smart by coming back down.
He's stepping awfully close. I was waiting for the sweep.
Weston raining down some nasty, nasty elbows here.
So I didn't get the clarification. Are we looking at 5-5s here or
I'm going to
3-5?
assume so. Technically, it's the BMF title. Since it is a title, I would assume it's going to be 5-5.
With these two opponents, I really hope it's give them the full 5-5. Oh,
Weston's got to be careful here.
Holloway throwing up the triangle, locking the arm down.
Oh, Weston's in a
Held it.
really bad spot.
Holloway hits the triangle. Weston trying to peel the knee.
Oh, man, Weston's is
Holloway
not.
going right for the head. This is a very bad spot.
Holloway might have it. Weston's got to do something here.
I feel like Weston's got his elbow in the right position to keep enough pressure off. I'm going to elbows if I'm Holloway. Yep.
Yep.
Single arm up.
Weston gets out.
Passes and goes right in the mount.
And full mount.
That hurts to give up that position.
So believe it or not, I'm not a fan of full mount in MMA, but it looks like Weston's trying to lock up his own triangle here. There it is. He
Rolled
might have
over
it.
to his own
That's
triangle.
it deep.
Automatically reaching for the leg to turn
He's
the
got the
corner.
leg trapped.
That's deep.
Tap. There's the
automatic
tap.
tap.
Wow.
Automatic tap.
First round sub, your CFC
That was-
BMF champion, Weston.
Oh, Holloway's opened up. I didn't see what caused the cut, but Holloway's opened up right across the cheekbone, and that eye is swollen. Veteran movement, veteran submission, and had no problem rolling over once he locked in the triangle. No fear whatsoever of giving up the position, hit the angle, and finished it. That was a really, really tight triangle. Once he hit that angle, it was over. Holloway was automatically tapping.
Weston now 19-10 in his professional career. I wonder if he's wanting to try to make another UFC run at this point. I know for sure he's had two victories in a row now. He's a little bit older. Is he trying to do that, or is he just trying to stay in more of the regional scene, or is he trying to find a bigger promotion? PFL, one championship. He showed today some talent here tonight.
Yeah, that was a perfect fight. He took it to the ground, grappled, throwed a little damage, locked up the submission, got out of there. I mean, that's your perfect fight at the end of the day. I still would like to have seen, I would have to go back and look, when did the cut to Holloway happen?
At some point with those elbows, it had to have been an elbow throughout that first round, because Weston was throwing some nasty ones. I think it was when he locked up that triangle. He threw a couple there, or was it earlier on? It's hard to tell.
Well, I thought when Holloway was attempting. Kind of fumbling with the belt there, but very good fight for Weston Wilson.
Yes, sir, it was.
I own a card shop in Anderson, so I'm interested in cards.
Yes, sir.
I'll like get on the list or whatever. Can I write down the information
Yes, sir.
and give it to you?
Let's see. You done with this? Yes, sir. Thank you. I'll contact Oyas and I'll give them your information and stuff.
We have a big card shop.
Yes, sir.
And you'll be able to find us on all the social media. TikTok, Instagram,
Yes, sir.
Facebook. You'll be able to see what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Let me give you your.
Greenville, South Carolina.